Hello there, Team Explorers. Welcome to this week's episode of the Hotspot Show here on KTN. With me, Eustace Segete. Today, I feel refreshingly amazing. I don't know whether it's because I'm under amazing trees or what, but listen, I feel so energetic to have you here on this show yet again as we explore yet another hotspot. Granted, we take you to amazing places to redefine fun, adventure, and play. And today, guess where? Guess where? We are literally on the edge of the city at Ololuua Nature Trail. Everything and nature. And I have Silver here. Tell me, do you come bearing the silver lining or what?
So I'm soon turning to gold. So welcome to Ololuua.
I like that, and gold things are in it because here you tell me we are going to get golden moments because
Sure.
getting in tune with nature gives you exactly that. So rewarding, so much so that we are told, and I highly encourage you that we conserve this nature and environment so that we bequeath the next generation with an amazing place. To begin with, the very first thing I saw when I came here, there is no planet B.
Basically, we don't have planet B, but we might have Mercury, we might have Pluto, but it means the Earth is the only planet that sustain human freely without maybe needing oxygen. Because if you go to Mars, you'll have to carry oxygen, right? But in the Earth we are living in, it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Come on, there is none compared to Earth. More reason why such places exist. This is an extensive place. I'm feeling fresh air hitting me, and I like the fact that this place supplies Nairobi city, over 4 million people, with fresh air every day.
Yes.
That's the case.
Yes. So basically, Ololuua is in Kajiado County. Once you cross the bridge, you leave Nairobi County, you enter Kajiado County. So the river you cross, it's called River Mbagathi. So Mbagathi separates Nairobi and Kajiado while you're in this area. So welcome to Kajiado North.
Thank you. And also I have the understanding that this is part of the Ngong Forest.
Yes.
All right. So what are we looking at here? I know indigenous trees.
Yes.
Bird life.
Bird life.
Of course, nature walk.
Trees are still part of wildlife. So if you talk of wildlife, you're talking generally about everything. So trees are part of wildlife. But in Ololuua Nature Trail, you'll find we have animals too. So the first animal we have, we can hear the birds. Birds are animals too, right?
Yeah, of course.
So in the forest, you can see tree hyraxes.
Yes, we spotted one. Just that from afar, we could only see the head peeping, but I know there are quite a number.
Yes.
If you carefully check to your left, to your right, in between the trees, because there are so many of them, and they actually look like trees themselves, the color.
They camouflage with the trees. So they are called tree hyraxes because their habitat is on trees.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And then we have Suni. I think, do you know what Sunis are?
No.
Sunis are one of the small antelopes.
Oh, okay.
And if you're too lucky, you can find bushbucks. Bushbucks are one of the big antelopes.
Yes.
Then we have squirrels. Again, you can see mongooses.
Oh, okay. Just in this forest.
In this forest.
Goodness. Of course, we have other small animals like lizards.
Lizards. We have even rats. We have even moles. Do you know moles?
Yes, I do.
Yes, we have moles. And if you're too lucky, again, you can meet a snake.
All right.
Yeah.
Poisonous snakes?
Most of them are not poisonous. And with snakes, we don't say they are poisonous.
Oh, okay.
Snakes are venomous. So it's either venomous or non-venomous. So in this forest, most of the snakes are non-venomous, like the Butters Bay green snakes.
They're green in color just from the name,
Yes.
I'm assuming so.
Then we have the brown house snakes. So most of the snakes in this forest, they are non-venomous. So food is poisonous, but snakes can be non-venomous or venomous.
Interestingly so. Now, with these snakes that you've mentioned, these are the ones that I'll probably spot them on top of the trees or just on the grounds? Or?
Maybe in the bushes on the ground. Yes.
Okay. Well, and we've not even started the nature walk. First, that was just an introduction to this place. And then Silva here needs to tell us how long is it going to take me, you know, to do a round tour of this place?
We have a walk of 5.5 kilometers.
Okay.
That is basically friendly to everyone. Then we have over 12 kilometers walk. So 12 kilometers is a bit longer for those who want more of exercise. But,
that is us.
Yes, but for exercise, for the family or maybe children, we recommend 5.5 kilometers.
All right. And by extension, what's the coverage of this forest?
Ololuua is over 681 hectares. But where we are, the side we are in, it's 250 hectares.
Impressive.
So we still have over 400 hectares on the other side.
On the other side, you mean?
It's under Kenya Forest Service, but we are under Kenya Institute of Primate Research.
Okay, now that you've mentioned that, just within here, I spotted, of course, the Research Institute. Yeah, that is the Kenya Institute of Primate Research, an institute in Africa that deals with improving human health through advances in biomedical research, conservation, and development. Okay. You didn't highlight that you have bike riding?
We have bike riding. So those who love adventure riding,
yes,
you can come to Ololuua. Yeah.
And I like the fact that, you know, the trails on here are bumpy, quite the test of muscles, yes, and leg work. You know, so the bike cycle still is the same route with the path for walking?
Now it depends with your riding skills.
Oh, really?
If you know how to ride a bike, you can ride anywhere. So that's why I said adventure riding.
And I think it's quite thrilling for you to twirl just around. Can you see how forested this place is? You can just imagine riding and twirling around these bushes, finding yourself down to the caves, down to the waterfalls, you know, up the hills. I bet they are quite hilly places because this is Ngong we are talking about. Amazingly so. Now, I don't know, for you on a typical day, because you're a forest man, you know, which is your favorite place to chill, and interesting facts that you know about this forest you could share with us?
The entire forest, it's my favorite place to chill because I love nature. So I can chill anywhere in or around the forest. All
right, so typically, so where we are standing, I know this is not the start point of everything. Map us out. Where do we start? Where do we end?
So you start at the gate, right at the payment gate. Then from the gate, you can either choose to go over 10 kilometers or the 5.5 kilometers. So they are on opposite sides. The over 10 kilometers you start on the right. The 5.5 you start on the left. So it depends with your ability maybe to walk. You choose the one that is comfortable for you.
Okay. I've also spotted beacons here and there. I presume that is what will give me direction?
Now, along the trail, you can follow the beacons. They are written from number 1 to 25, and the ribbons around the trees. So it's either you follow the ribbons. If you don't see the ribbons, you follow the beacons. So it's not easy for you to get lost in the forest.
Okay. They say so because, I mean, do you know that song, In there Now, the Bamboo Forest? You may just find yourself lost and ulabalud in the forest, but here, I believe the tours are guided, meaning do I also get to walk with a guide?
Yes.
Upon request, or it's by order?
Yeah, because you might find they are busy. So we have several guides in the forest. So you request for a guide, you'll find one of us.
By the way, how many species of trees and plants are we talking about?
The forest has over 100 species of trees. So now it depends on which type of trees you are pointing out to. And most of the trees you identify using the leaves because some of the bark of the trees look alike.
Yeah, except for some, including one that I've spotted, it has like holes. I presume that's not the nature, but maybe birds were pecking on the trees, or I don't know. The bark was a bit different.
So that's the nature of African olive. You can see the other one still has like holes and some maybe spaces inside.
Yes.
So that's the nature and the appearance of the African olive. Yeah.
Okay, how old could this tree be? Because even from the face value.
The forest is
Yeah.
a natural forest.
Yes.
So 99% of the forest is natural. So it means 1% a visitor like you can plant a tree here. So meaning the 99%, most of the trees are over 100 years old, even 200 years old. Yeah, these are indigenous trees. They take a lot of time to grow. So they are very, very old.
Good to note. And now that you have highlighted I can plant a tree, I want to know what are the protocols, because I mean in every place you go, especially when you do nature walks, they say leave nothing but footprints. Planting a tree could be one of them. So I just come with a tree and then say nataka kupanda mti, ama you give me the tree?
No, you have to request so that we know where to show you to plant a tree.
Okay.
Because mostly you have to plant a tree where there's enough light, not along the shady forest. So we have to show you where to plant that specific tree. Yes.
All right. I like the fact that that is open, so you not only come to explore, adventure, but you get to leave a mark by planting a tree. I'm loving that. Team Explorers, this is just part one of the show. Allow us to take a short commercial break, and then we want to continue hitting the road downwards as we, talk extensively about this place, including the sitting points that I have just seen, because who wouldn't want to catch a breather under a tree, enjoy a nice snack, and close with nature. Allow us to take a short commercial break, but when we are back, more breeze your way. See you in a jiffy. Niko chini ya mwamba na mwamba juu yangu. Come on, I'm in the caves. We just had to bring you back to the show in such a style because we are talking about caves and how this place is such a haven for biodiversity and nature and amazing things. Still, history is in here. Now, on this part 2 of the show, we've just changed gears a little bit so that we make this show a little bit spicy. We have yet another tour guide here at the Ololuua Forest or Ololuua Nature Trail, Mr. Masharia mwenyewe.
Welcome to
Jambo,
Ololuua.
jambo. Naona umetuleta yet to another territory.
Right.
And we are still here, Team Explorers, and we want to know, first of all, this side of Ololuua Forest, what goes on, starting from this?
Here we have the Ololuua Mau Mau Cave,
Yes.
which is 37 meters long. And it goes deep. There is a narrow place that goes like 15 meters before you get to the end of the cave, where we have another big room full of bats inside.
Full of bats. In short, he's just saying this was just a teaser,
Yes.
and then you now get to the bat colony. That's intriguing to know.
So this is how the cave goes from the entrance there. And as you can see, when we go up, the cave becomes narrow.
Yeah.
You see the narrow place?
Yes.
So this one goes like another 15 meters
What?
before you get to the end of the cave. So as you go in, you'll need to have a power torch.
Because it's so dark.
It's so dark inside there. So after 15 meters, you'll find another big room where you can be able to stand.
Okay. Tell us more, about all this. How many people can go in at a go? I know it gets darker.
Yeah.
Because you can even hear the echo,
You are right.
while we are here.
Approximately 30 people, 30 to 40, can be able to fit inside the cave.
Yes.
Yes. But at the end, you need to reduce the number. Within that 15 meters, before you get to the end, you will have to crawl a little bit. You can only go one by one. So around 10 people can fit at the end of the cave.
Okay, all right. So still you're under, this is literally under the earth. You still have to wait on other people. Now I'm
Yes.
just wondering, air circulation and all that, it's super dark, I know.
Yeah.
For some of us who have phobia of holes and darkness,
As long
mtaturuhusu
as
ama
you-
naweza piga nduru moja safi.
As long as you go in groups, few numbers, then the air will be okay with you, even at the end of the day.
Okay, good to know, because I mean safety, we prioritize that. Tunataka ukuje vile tu ulianza utoke ndo utuambie how your experience was all about. So Team Explorers, now this is what the Mau Mau would use as a hideout at one point or the other back in the years. But now on this yet another side, we have seen trees again, and understanding that they have different relationships, right, from parasitism to symbiotic relationships. What more?
We have species of plants,
Yes.
and we have different relationship, like parasitism in plant. Like we have those plants, like the orchid plant that normally grows on another plant, the host plant, and they require the mineral salt. So they get the mineral salt from the host plant, and also water from the host plant. So those are some of the parasitic. An example is the mistletoe plant. It normally
Mistletoe?
it normally grows on another plant.
Yes, like what we spotted when we were coming here.
Yes.
Okay.
So once mistletoe have fruits that normally birds like to eat them. So these fruits, some of the seeds are a bit sticky.
Okay.
So when they come to eat those fruits, some of the seeds will stick on their beaks. And when they go to another plant, another different plant, they can be able to leave the seeds on that and those other host plants.
Woof. That is just a different world altogether. So these are things that really intrigue you. I think this is it. This is the place for you to see and to learn. Still about plants, I've spotted quite a number of fallen soldiers. Trees zimeanguka, definitely courtesy of old age and other natural causes here and here. How goes with the trees that are now, you know, on the ground?
Yeah, as we have said, these are tropical dry forests. And some of the plants that we have, or the big trees that we have, are very old, more than 100 years. So whenever we have a strong wind or heavy rainfall, some of the branches of trees normally falls down.
Yes.
And they play a very big role when they decompose, because they form nutrients for the other plants to be able to grow, to come up.
So you just let them sit until they completely decompose.
Yeah, we have those decomposers like termites, insects, and even yourself when you are walking.
Yes.
We have a leaf litter layer. When you are stepping, you will try to help in decomposing some of these branches of trees.
Mashaya, totally, that is good information to note. And speaking of trees, I know you have the tallest tree in here, and there's a deep story behind that particular tree.
Yeah. We have one of the tallest trees.
One of the tallest. Okay, I stand corrected.
And it is called Manilkara tree.
Manilkara tree. That's the scientific name.
Yes. It is being located at the waterfall. And that is where we have our first nest of the African crown eagle. So we have a tall building just right at the entrance when you are going to the waterfall.
Yes. With really nice sitting lounges that you can
Yes.
actually chillax and feel the breeze.
Yeah, that is actually was meant for research work. There was somebody who was doing research on the African crown eagle, a very unique bird. So he used to climb up to the top, and from there he was able to observe the behavior of the bird. So that bird, that nest of the bird was at that tree where that we are calling the African, the Manikara tree.
Okay, for how long did he observe the bird and
This
what
was
findings
1985, and he spent 1 year, 1.5 years.
just studying that particular
doing
bird?
research on the African crown eagle.
All right. Then I've just seen an interesting feature on the tree that it has a hole down there.
Yeah, it has a big hole at the base. And this was, we have neighboring people who are claiming the eagle was eating their domestic animals.
Okay.
So they wanted to destroy the nest of the eagle by cutting down that tree, but they didn't make it.
So they were burning it because
They were burning it so that it can become weak, and
then they cut
falls
it
down.
off.
Yeah.
But the tree is standing
Yeah, it's
strong,
still
and today
strong,
we
even
have
now.
a story about it. Interestingly, so I know that you've also touched about the waterfalls, and I think that is one of the main attractions, you know, upon a visit here, and the reasons why people definitely come here. So how long does the river flow, or how high or how deep are the falls?
The waterfall lies along Mbagathi River.
Yes.
And the source of Mbagathi River is from a place that we call Karen End. Right now it's being called Karinde.
Karinde. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord, we Africans with changing names. That's a story
And
for another day.
it
Karinde
flows-
from Karen End.
Yeah, and it flows all the way and joins Athi River.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It passes through the Nairobi National Park up to Athi.
Super extensive, and I tell you, from even where we are standing, we can just hear the waters gushing down, you know, hitting the rocks, you know, all together with the wind and butterflies. Very therapeutic, very serene, and I think that is why, you know, such an ecosystem is important to the universe. By the way, tell us, by the way, the advantage of having this kind of forest within the city.
This forest is very important. First of all, it's a home of different species of plants and also animals. And also, it helps the community in so many other ways. As you can see, we have the Mbagathi River, which is being used by people. Maybe they can use the water for drinking and also doing other activities, maybe like farming in other places where they are given permit to do that. Yeah, so the forest is quite very important to us.
All right, so Macharia, yet along the river Mbagathi, there is still another spectacular thing to see and experience.
Yeah, we have a small bamboo forest. Bamboo is actually one of the tallest trees, the tallest grass that we have in the world.
Yes.
So it's a type of grass, not a tree. So it's a monocot plant, just like a sugarcane and so on. So we have so many bamboo at that place. It's a very cool place where you can come and relax even the whole day.
Cool stuff, and I see you guys have been spotting how much you're in tune with nature, because while walking around, by the way, I've spotted quite a number of trees. People have encrypted, you know, left their names, left messages of goodwill, and I think that's such a cool place, just that we do not overdo it.
Yeah,
That's the case. All right, and to add on that, take care of nature, do not litter.
Yeah.
I've seen those signages
Yes.
quite a lot. And of course, please explore the world around you and take care of the biodiversity, because this is what makes life even better. You know what? This is a wrap from me and the entire amazing crew. Thank you for sticking around on the Hotspot Show this week, this episode. Glad it has been refreshing and amazing. See you next Saturday when we explore yet another hotspot. Stick around, more coming up on your screen here on KTN.